Welcome back. This is lunchtime. Now to KwaZulu-Natal. The Kwasizabantu Mission in the province is opening its doors to the media for the first time. Here's the background. The church is being accused of being a cult and of committing widespread human rights abuses. Church leaders are being investigated by both the police and the CRL Rights Commission. Let me take you live now to reporter Thuba Vilane. Thuba, good afternoon to you. You have a Ruth Kombrink with you, who is a member of the mission. Let's hear what she has to say.
Yes, absolutely, Jeremy. There's been a number of allegations labeled against the mission, Kwasizabantu Mission, that ranges from rape, beatings, and even the general abuse. But today we had a chance of coming here and see what the work that is being done by the mission here. But I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to speak to Ruth Kombrink. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. Just take us through. I think the first question would be people that would want to know, why did you and your delegation walk out from the CRL Commission?
Yes. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We are just absolutely delighted for everybody that's come today, that we can just give the picture of what the mission is about, what we really exist for, and the bottom line is to spread the gospel. And in order to spread the gospel and give people life, like you heard, my dad is the founder of the work, and he always had a holistic approach. He said you can't give somebody the gospel if they've got an empty stomach. So in order to give that holistic approach, the mission was born to be able to firstly spread the word, but also to be able to sustain the work. He didn't want to be dependent on donations, and that's why we started all the projects in order to support the work. So obviously when these allegations came out, it was a huge shock to us. A lot that we saw first time in the newspapers, but we said that isn't the platform to address these things. There is the courts of law which we honour and which are in place, and those are the ones that must deal with all of these allegations. And if there's any truth in these allegations, it has to be dealt with in the right way, and we will support any investigation. So when the CRL came on board, we were happy to go and give our story as it is. Unfortunately, the evening before, we got a clip of the chairman where he made comments where we felt that it already decided our fate, if I can put it in that way, and that there was a call that had been made that the mission is guilty. And at that stage, we hadn't been given the opportunity to give our side of the story. And that's why we just said, look, is it going to work if the body that is there has already made a decision? Shouldn't we have a neutral forum where we could present our case? And that's why it wasn't just a walkout, it was addressing that, look, this is what we've heard, is it true, and is that the view of the whole committee? And if that is the case, could we rather have a look at our options, rather go out and relook our options? Obviously, it's for us not a small matter, and you want to make sure that you're handling everything correctly. We respect that body. It's a Chapter 9 body, put by government, and we fall under them. We fall under the Constitution. We fall under any institution, including SAPS. And we are more than happy to be accountable for what we need to be accountable for. But we felt it has to be within the parameters and it needs to be impartial. So after getting the explanation that, look, the reasoning was if these allegations are true, then we are this and that. So then we responded to them and said, listen, if they commit to give us that impartial hearing, we're more than happy to come back and to give explanations or explain whatever we know. Prior to that, we had already done internal investigations on especially the Exodus video that they had put out. Many of the things we don't even know. We weren't there. So we said, listen, let's go out, let's call whoever was there, let's get the other side of the story, and let's account for it. We didn't wait for the CRL to call us or for any other body. We said, come, let's see what is wrong and what has happened, and everything that's been done wrong needs to go to the right body. So we sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry, Ruth, I have to cut you because of time, but I believe, Jeremy, we're still going to get more time to speak to Ruth and get more details as to around this matter, as we understand that the team, the delegation from the media is currently also touring the place. After that, there will be a sit-down where they will be giving us a short briefing on what they know and what they think these allegations come from.
It's a complicated situation, and some of those allegations are very serious indeed. You're absolutely right, Thuba Vilane. We'll talk to you a little bit later on.